Step 2, measuring the height. So of course, there are a couple ways that I can measure height, and I'm going to show you how to use a protractor, or actually there's an app on your phone called Measure, and I'll show you how to use that too. The basic idea here is I'm going to get 2 angles, and then I'm going to find the angle between where I'm standing and the height of the tree, and I'm going to use some trigonometry, which I think is really cool to figure out how tall it is without actually measuring its height. So basically the protractor device is this. It's called a clinometer, and you can see that it actually has a little protractor in it. And the way a clinometer works is I actually keep both eyes open, and I kind of line up, there's some crosshairs in there, and I line it up with the top of the tree, and it gives me an angle. In this case it's 50. Wow, it's pretty steep. So I'll check that angle with my protractor. So you will be using this protractor device that you made, and this is me just kind of seeing if it's right. Okay, I am lining up the top of the tree, make sure my thumb's not in the way, lining up the top of the tree through the straw, and then measuring the angle that is read by the string. And it's about 55. Not bad. Okay, so you're measuring 2 angles. Angle theta 1 is from you to the top of the tree. For us, that's like 50-ish, 55. And then angle theta 2 is from you to the base of the tree. And for us, that is about 100. Okay, wait, don't move. Before you walk away from the spot where you measured the angle, you should place some kind of marker, like maybe your clipboard or a water bottle, because you're going to have to measure from where you're standing the distance to the base of the tree. And I'm actually just going to do that by pacing it out. 1, 2. Okay, so my pacing said about 36 feet, but when I actually measure it, it's more like 31. So you might want to do a pacing measurement if you're going to use your feet instead of a measuring tape or like a string. Okay, let's write down some measurements in table 2. Angle theta 1 to the top of the tree was 55. Angle theta 2 to the base of the tree was 100. Distance from me to the tree. Uh-oh, gotta measure it in meters. Conversion time, baby. So 31 feet is about 9.45 meters. So you can read those directions for some more specificity, and if you are standing on a slope and if your head is below the base of the tree or above the top of the tree, find a new tree to measure. There are calculations to help out with those, but we are not being that fancy today, so just find a tree on level ground. Update. Remember how I measured the angle theta 1 from me to the top of the tree as 50 and angle theta 2 as 100? Well, that's not actually 100, it's 10. And so if you're using the protractor template, then yeah, it's 10 for angle theta 2. Last thing, there's a measure app and you can measure angles with it.